All right, Portland. I am actually having one of these sour beers. Cheers, Art.
cheers.
Thank you for the beer. This is their Cascade Creek I'm having, and I'm hanging out with Art Lawrence. He is the man once again behind Oregon Brewers Festival, and there's some changes that are happening this year, which is the 26th year of Oregon Brewers Festival. Can you tell me what those changes are?
Well, the first thing we're doing is we're going to Wednesday. We're opening up one day earlier.
Okay.
5 years ago, we went to Thursday.
Yeah.
So now we're going to Wednesday. You're probably going to ask, when are we going to go to Tuesday?
Yeah. Why not the whole week? Why not a whole 7 days? Right.
Yeah, it's a good question. We haven't come to that yet.
We'll take it a day at a time.
We'll take it a day at a time.
Other than that, what else is coming to
Part of the
Brewers?
changes that we're talking about here tonight are what are we doing to be helpful to Portland. And one of the things that we're doing is we're working with the ambassadors of Portland.
Mm-hmm.
We're working with the Portland police
Okay.
to try to give the people that come here to have a good time.
Yeah.
We're also adding what we're calling a sobering up station, an area.
First time ever, right?
Right. We're gonna have some cots and first aid and food and water and a cab, and we want to get you home safely.
Yeah.
So we're trying to go build and show that we're good citizens and try to help people get safely home.
Yeah, because this event's is about the beer, not about getting wasted, right? I mean,
Yeah, and we've got a lot of. If we have 40,000 people coming to this town that are not familiar with it, we want to make them easy for them to get around.
yeah. Other than adding a day and adding that sobering up section, I see we have a glass.
We
here.
have glasses this year.
Okay.
We had. We've been using this plastic mug for years because it's durable and it's easy to get. Made in the United States, but we found that they have some gas to them with all the polys and resins that are in them, and if they sit in a trailer at 80, 90 degrees for 2 or 3 weeks,
Wow.
they still are gassing off, and the first 2 or 3 days when you tip that up, you smell that, and we went, it's about the beer.
Yeah.
So we're about the beer. So we've gone to a glass from Rostal, made in Germany, with a 4-color print. We've increased the price $1 to come for the event for the
Totally
for the
worth
glass,
it for a glass, the way I see it.
For a glass.
Yeah.
And it's a 12.8 ounce. It's not the 14 ounce, and it's a 3-ounce sample. Those are the other changes from this year.
Okay, so are the samples going to end up being 3 tokens instead of?
There'll be one token for a sample. You get 3 ounces, and 4 tokens for a full beer.
4 tokens for a full beer, just like the previous years.
Yes.
Okay. What else has changed in OBF? Is there anything else that people should know about?
Yeah, we've eliminated the tent down at the south end. We have 2 tents. We've eliminated to make it an open. We'll have some smaller tents, and we're going to put the beer trucks over on the seawall side and let people sit under the trees.
Ah.
And we think that will bring more of a beer garden effect. And I think it'll be fun to sit under the trees.
Yeah, and add a little bit of shade, so if you get a little too
More
warm,
shade, exactly.
Are you moving around any of the actual food vendors as well?
Food vendors will stay in the same
spot. Last thing I want to ask, though, do you know much about the music or what's happening with the music this year? Is it changing at all?
That's a good question. I'm glad you brought that up.
Thanks.
We've gone to a whole new stage system this year. There's a brand new stage that a friend of ours, Darren, has brought into town that he purchased, $100,000 stage.
Wow.
And it's and he's turned down other events to be at our event, and we've signed a long-term agreement with him. And it will really help the musicians as well.
Yeah. So, and there's every year there's great music, pretty big names here in Portland. Like last year was Cherry Pop Daddies, and then Yarley's band also played with his band is pretty.
Yeah, and Yarley's got some other big bands coming this year.
Yeah. So
and that'll be published soon.
All right, Art, well, hey, thanks for hanging out with the Portland Pick once again. For a music lineup, keep up to date with the Portland Pick. Check out our site, thepdxpick.com, for that information. OregonBrewFest.com for more information on the event itself. It's going to be 5 days long this year, so we'll see you out there.